So over the past 2 years, every single major shift, every major sort of upgrade in my abilities as a magician, and just how good things are going, how well things are manifesting. Every single shift like that has come with innovations in offensive magic, and the reason this is because um, a lot of people are thinking about me, or having hopes for what I'll do or where I'll go, or whatever. Or people just plain hating on me. I don't know. Also, it's more than just people, it's also spirits. So when you rock the boat, the system has police. It has its own guardian angels, and they take notice. So the more sophisticated I've gotten with you know basically psychic warfare, with offensive magic, with you know laying traps, things like that. um I think when it comes to other people, I can suck out their energy. I can use them like a battery. I can suck out their life force. And sometimes it's almost like a narcotic effect. I feel very like raised up. I feel on top of the world, because I'm drinking their life force. But it's set up in such a way that if someone's not doing something, if someone's not pissing with me, they're not going to get pissed with. So, yeah, I really enjoy it. I really uh, can subsist off of that. I will say that I've gotten to a point with Tantra and planetary magic where I definitely don't need it. I can just do like the middle pillar type, those, sort of visualizations like that. I can sort of just absorb the planetary energies. But I think it's telling, and I think my message here is that if you're a magician, start picking up the sword of the spirit. Start to string your bow. Start to consider this spiritual war we're in. Um, because we war against powers and principalities, not flesh and blood, and that's what this means. But I think it's not just spirits and sort of the system of principalities that the system is broken down into, because like you go to a different geographical area, and there'll be a different principality. There'll be literally a different spirit prince that controls the area, and you can mess around with the principalities and make yourself much more powerful, either by befriending them or hurting them. And if you hurt them enough, they won't piss with you. um, I've had good luck with hurting spirits. If I hurt spirits, and then problems just go away. I can feel people thinking about me, but they're thinking about me because their spirit guides are interested in me, or want to deter me or whatever. And then I'll just hurt their spirit guides, and then I won't have to worry about it anymore. There's so many different things that can happen. But yeah, I would just encourage everyone, like every sort of my fellow magicians, uh fight the war. Where you don't get to opt out. You can opt out, but the spirits will still mess with you. The spirits will just still try and control your destiny. The spirits will still try and delay you. So just do what you can. Fight the war. You're in it anyways. Pacifism is completely useless. The people that shout pacifism, love and light, those people don't know practically anything about aliens. They don't know practically anything about the true nature of manifestation. They don't know anything about anything. They're basically a vegetable, as far as what they're actually doing, ascending the planet. you know the planet ascends when people fight the war. That's my opinion. I think there needs to be some gentleness, but I think a lot of people will go into like love and light type thinking because they can't handle the fight. And so you can kind of insulate yourself with like this sort of spiritual pacifism, but ultimately it's I don't know, I wouldn't be comfortable with it because it makes you very vulnerable. Um I think you'd have to be very connected with a group such as like the Pleiadians, but as far as I've seen, the Pleiadians are connected with like Greys and what are they? The reptilians. Um, I'm not sure what those guys, what their real deal is. That I'm still like evaluating them, but um, a lot of the love and light stuff is maybe intended to be poisonous. Yeah. So, anyways, fight the war. Um, it's this life is a battle, but the biggest battle is in dreams. Uh, when you go to sleep and all the NPCs in your dreams, they herd you from thing to thing, from dream to dream, from situation to situation. And if you break through it, you'll see some weird stuff. Um, yeah. So I would recommend building consciousness in that way. That within itself is fighting the war, but there's so many levels, and I'll find more levels, and I'll break more shit, and keep building more and more freedom and power for myself. That's the plan, anyways.